Hi Paul, it is the 26th of June 2026, it is 10 past 11. Lots to tell you today. I've been to the doctors this morning. I've had blood taken from both arms. I said, why they did my HbA1c 2 weeks ago, why are they doing it again? So I don't need to do that, but I do need to do your cholesterol, your kidney, liver, sorry, yada yada yada. And she got so much out of this one, and then it said no more. So she had to go back into that one. I had to take my shoes off so she could do me, basically check me pulse in my foot and make sure my circulation's alright in my feet. It's something I have done every 12 months. And she gets these little flexible pin things and sticks them in your toes and around your foot. My right foot just about fell to my left foot, no cat's house chance. My circulation's fine though, everything regarding that. Shouldn't even get freaked out over the fact that I ain't got a toenail on my big toe because I pulled it off in Crete. Basically, she said, well, I did that once. But yeah, I found out why I've got to have 2 follow-up appointments. The one on the 7th is for congenital heart defects, stroke disease, which I don't have, but because I'm on statins, I've got to have that meeting. And the other one is my diabetes results of my checkup and everything. And she says what they've done is they've split them in 2 now because people can get a bit overrun with everything that they've been told. If they've been, if they've been told too much, so hence they split them into 2. I apologise for my legs as well. You see, I'm colour coded again though. I've even got green on my trainers. So yeah, it were all good and well. I got to use my new shoe on. So that's basically that. That's number 1. Number 2, as you might be able to tell, I shaved my head yesterday. I had an haircut. I thought, I wonder if that'll cool me down. No, it didn't. People have been asking about the wumps because they've not been featured much lately, and they're knocking about. This heat is just really making them very lethargic, and they're not really doing anything other than laying up and down. Our Baxter had a mad half hour. It was gone 10 o'clock last night. We went back down. We bought him both the toy eats last week. We got him a pig, a really soft pig, but it when you squeeze it. And we had a lady watching football last night, and I turned the sound off, and she's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Can you hear it?" It's like, "What?" And all you could hear was him in the back garden with pig. I think I tried to get it on camera, so if I did, I'll bob it in here. Yeah. But what else? What else to tell you? I got an email yesterday from one of the numerous companies that I purchased concert tickets through, saying, "Oh, Mills tickets are available." I'm like, yeah, I know, but they're doing O2 London. But I thought, I'll have a nose. They're not. They're actually playing 2 or 3 nights in Manchester at Co-op. I thought, oh, have a look, see how much they are. See, you know, I mean, we saw them in 2013, I think it was. Was it 2013? Was it 2016? Anyway, we saw them some years ago. Me, Vic and Finn went. Our Finn loves Muse. It's one of them bands that he'd always wanted to see, but for one reason or other, every time they were touring, we couldn't get. Either we hadn't got the money or we just, it weren't the right time. So we eventually bought him tickets, gave him them at Christmas, and we went the following April. We then went 3 years ago, and we saw him in Huddersfield, just me and our Finn. Now, when three of us went to Manchester, it was about 160 quid for three of us. When me and our Finn went to Huddersfield, it was about 170 quid for two of us. Pricey, yeah, but it's Muse, you know you're going to get a good show. I went on yesterday to get 2 tickets, or see the price of 2 tickets, and this is what they come back with. £178 each, and they weren't the most expensive. I mean, I'm not talking VIP or all like that, we're talking bog standard tickets. I can't. I showed our Finn and our Finn's quick 2-word answer from our Finn. Fuck that. And fuck that indeed. I don't get it. Has Matt Bellamy run out of fucking diamond encrusted platinum back scratchers or something? 178 quid each. Then they want best part of 30 quid on God knows what. And then other money. 400 and odd quid. 400 and odd quid. Now we went to see Gorillaz in March, I think it was. And there were £108 each tickets, and by the time we'd done it, what best part of 250 quid that I forked out on that. But I'd said to I had a look, I saw how much there was. I thought, fucking no. I'm not buying them without asking permission from boss. So I asked Vicky, and Vicky were like, after the year you've had, Simon, do it. Go. You and our Finn, go and treat yourself. You deserve it. Our Finn deserves it. He's been through as much as you have and I have. Do it. So she gave me permission. I bought them and we went and we enjoyed it. We loved it. Do I wish we'd gone to Tottenham as well? Yes, because they had Sparks supporting. Sparks played with Johnny Marr and Paul Simon. Can never get that out right. Were guests. Sean Ryder were a guest. Do I feel cheated? Not really, but I wish we'd have gone to see them at Tottenham. We couldn't have done because our film were in Egypt on Saturday. But yeah, anyway, that's by the by. We went to see him in Leeds, and it turns out this is the last tour that Gorillaz are doing. So our Finley had never seen them and wanted to. I've always had an inkling to go and see them, so we went. Thoroughly enjoyed it. One of the best gigs I've ever been to. So I can kind of justify 108 quid, but another 70 quid on top of that. Muse are good. I like Muse, and they do put on a good show, and it's very entertaining and dramatic and theatrical. But somebody on Twitter said the other day, if you're playing a series of venues and they're all stadiums or arenas, 25, 30 quid a ticket. Because you're getting like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, maybe more people each night. If you're playing a little, small capacity, 200, 300 capacity venue, yeah, then I can understand putting it, because I would pay daft money to see Muse in a small venue. I really would. But 178 quid to see him at Co-op in Manchester, that's a bit much. It's not steep, it's fucking vertical. What else? What else? What else? What else? Rob was saying about a funeral he went to. I'll be back, so just need to check something. Right, I'm back. Rob was saying that he went to his business partner's funeral, and two nurses that looked after him said that they could see him sat on a curtain rail with his twin brother watching and laughing. Now, apparently they didn't know that he'd got a twin brother. And I said to Rob, it's funny. I'm not a religious person. I've never bought into it since being a kid. I'll gladly be proved wrong, but I believe in science, not religion. Don't have a problem with anybody being religious. I don't have a problem with people having faith. I know how much comfort it brought Vic's dad. His faith brought him in his last few months. So yeah, he done. But when we got married, and as much as I'm not religious, we did get married in church, because Vicky's Catholic and it wouldn't be fair on her not to. We went for the full mass because, as I said to her, you want the full mass, you want the short wedding. Go for the full mass, because I'm not having you turning around in 10 years' time saying, oh, I wish we'd had full. So we had the full hour-and-a-half mass. Where we were sat on the altar, all of it. Now, there were a butterfly. Don't know when we got married in October. There were a butterfly. Don't know where it came from. Don't know where it went afterwards. But this butterfly just appeared from nowhere, fluttered around Vicky's mum and her nan, then come, fluttered around me and Vicky for a bit, and then buggered off. My auntie Kath, bless her, no longer with us. She's very spiritual. She went to all sorts of things. She said it was Vicky's dad. Vicky and her mum kind of believe it was. As sceptical and cynical as I am, I'm not writing it off. I swear down that when I was little, my grandma, my dad's mum, who died, she died in my mum and dad's house on Christmas Day, dinner time. We were all sat there having lunch and she just brain thing and pump gone. But I swear down that I woke up one night and she was sat on the end of my bed. As clear as I'm sitting here talking to you now, she sat on my bed and she's on the edge of my bed and says, everything's all right, Simon, don't worry. And that was it. So I believe in certain things, I don't believe in certain things. Everybody's got a right to believe what they want to believe in. Vicky and her mum, and my auntie Kath, swore down it were her dad. So it were her dad. And this is why Vicky's got a butterfly tattoo on her arm. So yeah. What else were I going to tell you today? Oh, back to once. Our Baxter, bless him. We had thunder this morning. He hates thunder. He would not leave Vicky alone. Then Vicky had to nip to Asda. He come and I was trying to get washed. And I'm there trying to balance on my Zimmer frame and get washed. And I got him clawing at my legs. I went into the room, into the bedroom, and he was just trying to get onto my lap. I come downstairs to try and have some breakfast. I'm sat there with a bowl of cereal, and he's literally jumping onto my lap and trying to climb onto the table. He hates thunder. And consequently, he bucketed it down and everything's damp and humid as hell now. What temperature have we got? 28, and they reckon it's going to get warmer. So, yeah. Took forever to get home from doctors because taxi driver came from Sheffield. Why is it when you phone a company in Barnsley, they send fucking taxi drivers from Sheffield? Couldn't find me. Rang me. I'm outside. No, you're not. We've had this conversation so many times, me and taxi drivers. Always ones that aren't from town. I'm sat outside. I'm looking at it. No, you're not. I'm stood outside. But he stood outside for the last 40 minutes waiting for you when they said it were going to be 5 minutes. Well, I can't see you. That's because you're not here. Yes, I am. It says such and such on this sign. Well, that's not it. Yes, it is. It says. I said, you're at the fucking staff entrance. Oh, right. So I basically had to guide him in. Then I had to basically be sat enough to get me home. And he went long way. That'll be £8 such and such. No, £7.50 like it always is, mate. Just because you went wrong, I ain't paying. Normally I'm right placid, but I think it was it that got to me. Oh. Give me 1 second because I'm sure there's something I forgot. No, I can't think of anything. So I'm going to go and finish watching The Cure live at Isle of Wight, which I started watching yesterday while I was doing my hair. Yeah, fixtures were put out yesterday, so they're all in my diary in my phone. Season tickets got sent out yesterday, so I've now got my digital season ticket on my phone, and my card should have renewed. Yeah, just looking forward to the second week in August now. I've got, trying to think, is it next Tuesday or next Thursday? Next Thursday, I've got to go and have my cataract looked at. Vicky says, they're not doing it next week, are they? I'm like, I don't think so, Vicky. I think it's just an assessment. So why is it taking 2 hours? Because they've got to put drops in and you've got to sit there and wait for drops to take effect, and I don't know. Easy, look. Hiding under the sofa again. Come here. Oh. The buggers. They're the right to do. I don't know if you can see them. There's the look. They had a right to do yesterday. Our back's to wall. We call it pancaking in this house. He basically had with his arms out and his legs flat out behind him, just flat. But Arbella decided she wanted to go past him and she brushed him slightly. Oh, he turned on her something rotten. And for a good 30 seconds, they were at it until he realised that it was an argument he was never going to win. Because he might be male, but she's alpha in this house. Let me tell you that. Right, so I've waffled again forever long. As I say, don't forget on the 23rd of July, I will be doing the question and answers. If you want to leave questions, you can direct message me on Facebook and Twitter. You can leave something in the comments thing in the YouTube. But the easiest way to do it, because it means they'll all be together and I'm not using it for anything else but this, is you can email me. simesstuff@gmail.com. I'll put it here so you can see it. simesstuff@gmail.com. Be kind. Like I said, I'll answer any questions you want regarding my illness and everything that's gone before. Yeah. Any music related questions? That's me. That or Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They're my specialised subjects. Right. Like I say, I'm going to, I don't know, might sit in bath with air attachment thing, just cold water for an hour. But either way up. I'll see you tomorrow. TTFN.